What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody had a fantastic holiday season, as today's video marks something very special. This video will be the first video of 2023. And when I was coming up with this video, I thought to myself, what could I possibly do to kick off the new year with a bang? So I figured it would be a perfect time to mod the most popular keyboard on Amazon and see just how awesome we can make it. So if you've been with the channel a minute, you probably remember my review of the Royal Kludge RK68, in particular this keyboard right here. Now this is the RK68, which is Amazon's most popular 65% keyboard. So what makes these keyboards so popular that so many people want to buy them? Well, if you want to see the full review and full specs of this thing, check out the previous video that I did on it. I'll put it up here in the top left. But the Cliff Notes version is price to performance. So for around $40 to $50, you're getting a hot swappable PCB keyboard that accepts 3 or 5-pin switches, and you're getting a decently built case that has foam dampening and good sounds overall. The problem with this keyboard though is that out of the box, you can choose from 3 different switch options, and I chose these brown tactile switches, and they leave a lot to be desired, we'll just say that. And these double shot ABS keycaps are tinny, kind of pingy, and the craftsmanship could be better. But again, for $40 to $50, it's a fantastic starter keyboard, and it's a great option if you're just getting into keyboard building. But I thought to myself, how can I take this and turn it into something magical? Well, that's exactly what this video is here to show you. Basically, for this keyboard, I'm not going to have to do a whole lot to it, as the case and the foam dampening inside already make it sound pretty good. But what I am going to switch out are the switches and the keycaps. Now for switches, I wanted something linear, I wanted something heavy, I wanted that thocky, sort of creamy sound if we could get there. And I figured, what better switch to start with than the ACO Matcha Greens. Now what I love about these switches is that they are a heavier linear switch, and while they're not as heavy as my favorite linear switches, the Gateron Milky Yellows, they still offer a great typing experience and overall feel for just over 25 cents a switch. Now the biggest asterisk that I will say about the Matcha Greens is that out of the box, unlubed, you may not enjoy them nearly as much. Sometimes they can get this slightly scratchy feel and sound to them, but the best way to mitigate that is do what I did, which is to hand lube all of these switches, which I'll be honest, isn't that fun, but it does make the world of difference, I promise you. Now, you can use your lube of choice. I always recommend Krytox 205G0. I get mine from Prevail Keycaps. Check out the link down in the description below. It is an affiliate link, so it helps out the channel. However, you will find great prices on lube and switches, as well as some other things like films, stabilizers, really anything you need to customize your keyboard to the max. Check them out below. Again, everything helps out the channel. But I figured since I'm going with these matcha green switches, I should kind of do maybe a themed build. So I thought, what keycaps should I use to go with matcha green switches? None other than EpoMaker. Again, now these are the EpoMaker XDA profile matcha keycap set. How much like my previous EpoMaker build where I took the TH80 and made it just a little bit better with different switches and keycaps. These matcha keycaps from them are going to give me a similar feel to the milk and honey ones that I had on that keyboard, but bring it down into this little small 65% layout and just give it a good look overall. Now, my favorite part about EpoMaker keycaps is that they are some of the most affordable, highest quality keycaps that you will find. And you can get them on their website, Amazon, wherever. I'll have a link down in the description for this keycap set, just so you guys can check it out. But I definitely recommend EpoMaker's keyboards as well as their keycaps. And I'm not sponsored by them or anything, I just love their products that much. Now without further ado, let's go ahead and turn the most popular keyboard on Amazon into something special. I had a ton of fun building this keyboard. This thing came out absolutely perfect. It's gorgeous. It sounds great. We'll get to that in a minute. But I gotta say, these keycaps turned out way better than I could have even imagined, and they just look awesome on this 65% layout. Overall, I was very happy with how the switches went and how the keycaps fit on this board, because when it comes to these smaller 60 or 65% boards, you always wonder about some of these corners maybe not fitting the right way, or different keycaps not sounding the best, or some of these short little hybrid ones that don't have stabilizers on them, like, are they gonna sound okay? Are they gonna sound tingy? But overall, I mean, these came out flawless. So this is going to be the perfect addition to my 2-computer setup. And because it's a 65% board, I'll be able to have it just off to the side and not have to worry about it taking up too much room on my desk. But overall, switches turned out great, especially after I lubed them. Again, if you end up with the Acco Matcha Greens, you definitely should lube them if you want the best sound and best performance. Very happy with the keycaps and how the layout turned out perfect. So quite honestly, there's nothing left to do but check out what this board sounds like. So there you have it, guys. That's how you take a $40 keyboard from Amazon and turn it into something special, unique, and that sounds awesome and will fit the bill for what I needed to do. Overall, when you're looking to price this board out, you're looking at about $40 to $50 for just the keyboard itself, and then another $30 on switches and another $30 on keycaps. So you're right around the $100 price point, which, if I'm being honest, you may be better off buying like a TH66 from EpoMaker, or checking out some of Acco or Ajaz options, as they'll get you closer to that premium feel straight out of the box. But if you like a little challenge and you want to take the most popular keyboard on Amazon and turn it into something unique to you, then I highly suggest checking out some Acco switches or Gateron switches and a nice inexpensive set of PBT keycaps from Amazon like the EpoMakers, and you'd be surprised at just how much better your board will feel and sound. But that's going to do it for today's video, guys. This is the first video of 2023. There's a lot more to come. This is going to be a pretty special year, and I'm very excited for all the support and the love that you guys have shown me. And speaking of love and support, if you like this video, drop me one of these. I'd really appreciate it. I'll link everything shown in the video down in the description below. And while you're down there, leave a comment. Let me know what your favorite budget keyboard is coming into 2023. And if you liked this video and the content that I've been putting out lately, make sure and hit that subscribe button. And if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, I mean, you know, I thought in 2023 we'd be doing something different, but I guess we're still just right here in the same spot. What are you doing? Thanks for tuning in, guys. And as always, stay happy, stay healthy. Peace.